Hey y'all, so today I'm coming to y'all doing something a little bit different. Well, it's the same, but it's different. It's a tutorial, but it's a different style of tutorial. Today I'm talking about how I am not my foundation. Like lately I've been seeing a lot of girls, younger girls really, with this ideal of what foundation is supposed to do for your skin. Like, some people like cake. You know I like cake. I love to be big. But I'm very comfortable at wearing my own skin. Like, I have no problem with being barefaced and throwing on some lip glosses and handling my business for the day. But this younger generation of girls are so, like, naive and easily influenced because of the lack of family, the lack of culture, and just the lack of overall respect that women give each other, that men give women. Like, it's just ridiculous now. So I'm just coming today to do a foundation routine just to show you guys that you're not your foundation. Foundation is essentially to just even the complexion. I've seen this all over YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I call those girls confidence killers because we give these girls false hope of what to aspire to. You know what I'm saying? Like, my example, white girls want to be darker. Black girls want to be lighter. Like, I don't get it. Let's be comfortable with us. We have so much to aspire to. We have so much to offer the world. We are initially like the backbone of the world, period. Women just, we're amazing. You just have to find your inner strength and inner, most self. Tyra Banks said one thing on her show one time that like stuck with me. So hopefully this sticks with one of you. Look into the mirror. Just look into the mirror and find one thing that you love about yourself. And if it's a body issue, stand in the mirror naked and find one thing that you love. If it's your knees, love your knees. If it's your toenails on your toe, because they polish beautiful, start with that. Just love something. And every week, get back in the mirror, find something else that you love about yourself. We have to start loving ourselves exactly where we are. That way, the transition to becoming what we want to be will be so much better. And we'll be doing it because we love ourselves enough to know that we want to change. You get it? Okay, enough with that. I just feel like it's my obligation to like tell y'all that. And I hope one person just gets inspired by this message and decides like I want to love myself. Because it's the best love in the world. Self-love. Self-preservation. Okay, now we're going to prime. And I'm just going to use this hard candy primer. And the thing about primer is that you have to know your skin. You can't get something that's hydrating and your skin is oily. That defeats the purpose of what the primer is for. You can't get something that's mattifying if your skin is already dry. You just defeat that whole purpose. You just made it even harder for your foundation to go on. So I'm just going to use a little of this. And I do have pores, so this does work with that. Well, it helps with the pores to minimize them. Now, with color correcting or spot treating, that's optional. If your foundation is full enough coverage, then you don't need that. If your skin is already beautiful, you don't need to color correct. Like me, I have acne scarring. I have acne scarring that's from hormonal issues. If you're a woman or a young lady who's already on your menstrual cycle, you already know about that. But this is where mine normally come from. So color correcting would be fine. That wouldn't be much. I also have redness right in here. I never have a lot of problems with that unless the foundation is in full coverage and you can see the rosiness in my cheeks. So today, I just want to use the Circle Beauty Foundation. And I'm just going to pump some on the back of my hand. And this is going to be like very sheer. I know I talk in my tutorials all the time about how I like a lot of coverage, but a lot of days I don't. I just like for my skin to look like skin most days. And what I mean by that is covering the scarring. No, this sponge is from Walmart. It comes in a 2-pack, and I never can think of the name of the brand. And so I press it into the skin. I really like to start where the problem is. And to me personally, it is okay for the blemishes to peak. Normally I don't even put foundation on my forehead. And another thing, don't count out your fingers. They apply product so beautifully. And it's only because of the skin to skin, the touch, the warmth from your fingers. So, don't think you should, or you have to buy every brush and every beauty blender or every blender that they sell on the market. It's not that deep. Not that deep, honey, not that deep. Now, I'm just going to take the blender and try to shear out the foundation. Make sure I don't have any fingerprints on my face. You see how I didn't put much? I don't have much on. I had like a pump, and maybe half a pump on my whole face. I put a little bit more over here because I wanted some of this scarring to disappear. That's the point. Just to even it. Not to hide it, because you cannot cover up a lot of stuff. Like, you can't, if you have a bad attitude, you can't cover that with foundation. You can't cover that with concealer. Can't even cover that up with lipstick if you got a bad mouth. So, see? Even. But as you can see, my complexion is even. You can still see scarring, but it's not as visible. I don't match my foundation to my body because my body is way lighter than my face. My face is darker than my body. So I'm always covered up. Like to be exposed. But, yeah. So if you're looking like, girl, you ain't even matching. Yeah, I'm matching my face. I'm not matching my body. It's concealer time. With concealer. Concealer can be a shade or two lighter for the brightened up effect, because in the center of our face it is brighter than the perimeter of our face. But we are taking it too far and going like 5 and 6 shades lighter. And to bring it out right here is not necessary for everyday makeup. Really, it's just for like right here in the darkness. It can be like right here. Like I said, the redness that I was talking about, it can be right there. Chin, just to brighten it up a little bit. Down the bridge of the nose to bring it forward so it can look smaller. The forehead to give that light back, because again, that is where you're lighter. And you don't need a big long circle. I actually took it out too far. Really just need like right in here. I'm a little older, so I just prefer it out a little further. But if you're younger, you just really just need like probably 3 stripes of this. Like that big triangle that everybody's making. All the extra stuff for everyday makeup, you don't need it. You don't need it. Now, if you like it and you want it, then by golly, do not watch any more of this video. Not criticizing anyone. I just want us to have more confidence. You know what I'm saying? So, just blend it out. Blend it out. Blend it out. Next, if you want to set it with a powder under your eye, that's fine. You can do that, but you don't have to. You can just set the whole face with the same powder. And I'm just using this Maybelline Better Skin powder and just setting my whole face. This face powders or foundation powders normally sometimes are very light coverage, but this can be good for adding more coverage to your foundation if it's not full enough coverage for you. Like for under your eye, you can take something, take a sponge, take a wedge. This little brush that came in the set, and I just want to set that under eye area. Everything is still even, everything is still fresh, youthful, and pretty in it. Take a little powder brush and just find you a bronzer. This is the XL bronzer by Milani, and just add a little warmth back into your face. This is another reason why I am straying away from doing freelance makeup, because too many people have the wrong perception of what makeup is supposed to look like. But for bronze, this is just going to give your face a little more dimension. That's why you don't need your concealer so bright, because this will make up for that. And it doesn't have to be so harsh, and you don't have to go back with this brush and make that stand out more. And just around my neck, under my neck. Just see how fresh this looks. And I'm using the absolute least, the minimum products, like blush and stuff. Blush is optional if you like blush, if you like that little flush of color. And some people do, some people don't. I'm not going to add blush, but I am going to wear a highlight. That's very on trend right now. And I'm going to show y'all, like, you don't need a whole lot. A lot of those girls edit that extra pop to their face. Because if you see them in person, it don't look like that. And if it did look like that, it does not look cute in person. So I'm going to take a little bit. And this is Wet n Wild. I have a kamikaze. I think I wore this in my last video. I have a kamikaze. And wherever the light hits your skin, do not take y'all youthfulness from yourself, because this highlight is supposed to be so fine. It ain't supposed to be so thick. Your skin, if you're younger, from 13 about I want to say 20s, before y'all destroy y'all skin. Some of y'all destroy before then, but the sun kisses your face beautifully right here. Right there, the highest point above your brow, the tip of your nose, at your lip. And that's what people try to mimic. That healthy radiance that's in skin. So, I'm just going to take it and take it here, lightly. This is the highest point of your jaw, your cheek. There. Nose. Some people don't like it because they say make your nose look bigger. Whatever. Cupid's bow. Your other cheek. Top of your brow. And voila, this looks so pretty, well put together. I already had a lash on. I already had these lashes on from earlier today because I didn't feel like putting on a lot of makeup when I went out today. Just had on lashes and brows. Anyway, these are the 615s by Salon Perfect if you're interested in that. If your eyelid is like darker than your face, you can always take a blending brush, take your face powder, or you could have took your concealer and kind of muted out your eyes, but you can take your face powder and just sweep it along your lid. So this is the Mariah Carey Dream Lover lip gloss that I got part of her matte collection. I'm just gonna use this and just go all over my lips. You see how youthful and younger and beautiful. That's all I want for y'all. I don't want y'all to be 50 and getting Botox and stuff because you could have saved your skin. You could have saved your skin. You didn't have to pay for somebody to lift this and pull that, and you know. But if you want to get your nose done, if you want to get your eyebrows tattooed on, if you want to do all that, I want you to do it because you want to do it. I don't want you to do it because you feel so pressured by the standard of unrealistic beauty. YouTube is a bad place for that. Instagram is a bad place for that. Facebook is becoming a bad place for that. Just love yourself. Love yourself. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to love yourself. Be true to yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up and please share it. I think everybody needs to hear this message. I love you guys so much. Until next time. Bye.